Hi, one of the most frequent questions we get asked is how do I put crystals on my shoe? Because that is somewhat difficult. So I will show you a very simple, basic way to get started. For instance, if you wanted to do a pair of Converse, the first thing you want to do is get like a piece of sandpaper or an emery board, because it's a very small surface, but you want to sand this toe really good and get rid of any of the shine, because you don't want it to be shiny, because the glue's got to have something to stick to. And so once you get that sanded off, then you're going to want to clean it with rubbing alcohol. And I usually just use, you can get them like in the pharmacy area, the little pads, well, already pre-moistened, or if you want to get a big bottle of alcohol with a cotton, something that doesn't leave string behind. And so once you've got that cleaned, then I like to get my E6000 ready. And so by doing that, you're using our syringe kit, and you're going to put it into the syringe right here, squeeze some in, put your lid back on because it is messy. And then once you get your glue up there to the top, then you'll add your tip. And you'll want to use a tip that fits your size of crystal. And that's something you probably just need to practice with. Maybe get you a piece of wax paper and try a few different tip sizes with your crystals and see what you like. I like the SS20 stone, that's my favorite, but sometimes you might want to use smaller or larger, or a mixture even. So once you've got that ready, then you're going to need crystals. And this is one of my favorite products too. It's just a Dreamtime Creations mat, and it says turn it over to see the magic, because when you turn it over on the back side, it's one of those things that's going to make your life easier. So you just pour you some crystals out here, and then you can do like this a few times, and they're all flipped over with the face up. So it's a big, huge time saver. And so then you have this lovely crystal katana made by the Crystal Ninja that I also like to use. So let's pretend this is my shoe. I'm going to put out a few dots of glue right here, the E6000. And then I'm going to just take and pick up the crystals and put them onto the glue. Now on this surface there's not actually glue, so I'm kind of moving it a little bit to make it stick. But when there is a glue, it's going to automatically stick to the glue because it's tackier than the wax. This is just a wax that is made for crystals, and it turns loose really nicely and holds really nicely. And then you would let that dry for a few hours and you're ready to go, all blinged out for Saturday night.